Lewis. 2 judges. Joyful party scene. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah. Okay. Conga. Ooh. I like that. I like that. Phoebe, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm looking at this conga line because I kind of like it as an idea. I'm just not good at side profiles, so it's gonna be a little bit hard. That's okay. I don't have a prolapse. You have a prolapse. Thank you. I got this tattoo when I was 19. Savvy, please don't play with trash. It's weird. Okay, Congo line. Stop playing in the trash. See? I know you want. I know you want the others. So move from the trash. Sorry about that. This song triggers me. That's really rude. I think it's a great song. I've been told it sounds like AI, but it's not. It's by singer-songwriter Jake something. Works. Oh. Why would I take a deep breath? Keep on working on yourself. I can just acapella this if you want. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's gonna go play in the trash. No, 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 no. Okay, she's moving on. Oh, she's getting the basket. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to get baskets to hold the things that I need them to hold when I have cats. Specifically Sable. She sees a basket, she wants to get into it. Sometimes the basket is full of like 100 packages, so I can ship them out. Right now it's thankfully empty, but when it's full of the packages, she'll still try to get in, and then she'll knock them all over. She's such a booger. No, no, no. Oh, no, no. No, I'm not actually bald. That photograph of me bald is, it's like an emotional thing. Like, I don't want to say Britney Spears, okay? But, because I know, whatever, but it's kind of like that. It's like, that's where I'm at emotionally. I'm emotionally bald. I'm emotionally going through like a bald crisis, but like realistically, on the outside, I'm fine. All's well. I am no research. Ooh, I like what she's doing there. Okay. Side profile. And he's got cutesy doozy hair. I don't know you, Skag. I don't know you. I really was not asking for them to start playing other songs. The internet said that I need to listen to lo-fi. Excuse me? CB, what do you need? Hmm? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? The window's open. You have food. You have water. Yeah, okay. I see. All right. This is what you wanted. You wanted a chest rub. That's okay. I'm a little bit pissy. Can you let me do what I need to do? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, hey. Ow. Okay. Good night. All right. Have a nice day. Okay. Now, the internet said that if I listen to lo-fi, that it'll empty my brain out. I don't really like lo-fi music, but we'll try it out. I gave you what you need. Okay, this lo-fi playlist is so cringy looking. It just looks cringy. Lo-fi fruit. Okay. I don't really understand what lo-fi is. Is it like, does it have lyrics? Does it have to have lyrics, and does it have to be the cringiest songs ever? Like, I'm sorry, what the fuck is lo-fi gangsta's paradise? I don't want to listen to that. Maybe that'll make me feel better though. Oh my god. I'm not scared. I just think that this is like, I when it started playing, I was like, okay, I've died and gone to hell. That's how I felt. Oh my god. I don't think this is lo-fi. Then what the fuck is this? Lo-fi? Okay, we need to have a talk. I have to get some work done. You cannot keep jumping up. No, no, you're not getting on my shoulder. You cannot keep jumping up here. I know. I know. I know. You peed on the dog's bed. I woke up in a panic, and then immediately I couldn't take care of my emotions because I had to go wash the dog bed because you are mad at Mango for God knows what, and you like to pee in his bed. And now I'm trying to get some work done. And what are you doing? You're trying to hop on my shoulder. Go off. Okay, you need to take care of yourself for a minute. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, she's trying to get back up again. I can't do it, Sadie. I know. I know. Oh my gosh, she's trying to get on my shoulder. I can't do it. I can't do it right now. Ow. No, Sabia. I for realsies have to get something done. Ouch. Okay. Did you just knock over my book of luminous things? Okay. I know she loves me, but this really, it's a lot. We spent all morning together. That's better. Eventually, she might get tired. Okay, now we're going to talk about the positives. This week, I got really into making s'mores. That's positive, I think. I don't know if I like them though. Pause the music. I don't know if I like s'mores. I don't know why I keep eating them though. And it's not like I'm having that many. It's like I'll just like it's like I've been eating it for breakfast. Like I'll just have one for breakfast. I don't like marshmallows that much. But like sometimes some of the bites are good. And then I keep coming back. So it's a bit of a weird thing, but I think that I'm really into s'mores. But like not like but I definitely wouldn't say that I like them. I think I would just say like I think they're fun to make. What I don't like is when you're making them indoors, it's messy. Um I also they are fun to make though. I don't yeah. I got really into making s'mores and I think that's a positive. I'm gonna go for saying that's a positive. Um I am a pretty positive person, I would say. I just am struggling to think of some more. Number two, I got groceries this week, which I do every week. Stop it. Do not come back up here. I'm done. Okay, maybe not. Let's move out of the frame of this week and move into like the past 7 days because I think then that'll open up some more positives. Um I did my laundry. I And technically, I'm in good health. Like, I will be in good health soon. Like, I'm on the way to good health physically. Um, oh, I I changed my marker holder to be able to hold all of my colors. And also, I've been using these colors, these markers that have not been good because I was like, okay, well, I go through markers so fast, might as well get the cheaper ones. And they sucked. They really sucked. And then, but what I really like is the fine tip and the brush tip. I do not want a chisel tip. I don't want a chisel tip. A chisel tip is good for like a big background, but so is the brush tip. For the size backgrounds that I'm doing, I was not willing to buy a brush tip and a chisel tip. A brush and a chisel, not cool. Not cool. But a fine and a brush. I'll also go for a fine and a chisel if I have to. But I really just was like, I'm gonna hold out and wait till I find fine tip and brush tip because that's what I want. And I did. So that's what's important. That's a positive. Um I bought a new chair. Well, I found a new chair, but I had to buy it. It was on Facebook Marketplace. It's for people who like to sit crissy-crossy. Because my other chair was giving me such bad back pain that I was like, there was one day when I couldn't move my neck. And that's the same day that I ran that guy over with my car. And I was trying to like deal with that while also having extreme neck pain. And that was when I knew I needed a new chair. I didn't buy the last chair that I had with the intention of using it because I had like a craft room and then I had an office, but I obviously didn't end up using the craft room because I do all my crafting in my office. So now it's more of like a combination space. So I was using the chair that I bought for my crafting, which, or like actually, I don't have anything. My hobby room is what I was calling it, all my different little hobbies. But now I don't have that. So I was using a chair that was not, I didn't buy it with, what's it called, ergonomics for what I do. And so it was causing a lot of pain. It's a pretty chair. It's just not what I wanted. So I bought a new one and also a footstool for underneath my chair. I dropped my pencil. I don't feel good. I'm having a bad day. I'm having actually a bad life, but that's okay. You know, they say like it's not a bad day. It's not a bad life, it's a bad day. Well, right now it's a bad life, and I feel like that's okay. Okay. That's why I'm not changing my picture from the baldness until my life improves. I'm on a bald strike. Now I just need to finish drawing this silly little conga line. Please tattoo tour. You sound like this one guy that used to ask for tattoo tours, and the answer is no. I need to get two of my tattoos covered up. And I don't want to do it because it's gonna really hurt, and I want emotional support. But I just don't feel like now's a good time. Last time I got a tattoo when I was sad, it was awful. It was the one on my leg. And that's my biggest tattoo. Okay. Side profile. I'm not good at side profiles, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to look good. It just has to look like what it's supposed to be. Okay, hand on his shoulder. This is my first time drawing a conga line. I kind of like it. There's a first for everything. Conga line. Where is he? Okay, he can be like this. When has your art ever been good? I think that my art has never been realistic, but I like it, and that's what matters. My art doesn't have the intention to look like realistic, but I think that it has importance and meaning in its own right. Okay, now I just need to draw one more. Oh, well, this is fine. Okay. Ooh, I like what she's doing. Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. Also, what is the finger? It's a star. Does it mean anything? It means that when I was 19, I was impulsive. Anyways, yeah, last time I got a tattoo and I was sad, it hurt so bad and I wanted to cry, like not because it hurt, but because it hurt and I was sad. So I don't want to do that again. And it lasted for like 4 hours because we were doing the color. We did the line work and then we had a separate appointment to do the color. And then she took a picture of it and posted it online, which is fine. I gave her consent to. I need to draw a judge that they can't be twins. They can't be twin judges. So I'll give this one like a fat nose or something. I'm drawing this for Lewis because, well, first he commissioned me to, but second. Okay, and then, hold on, wait, like that, and then. Okay. Oh, I thought of another positive. So the other day, oh, this was like actually, I don't know how long ago this was. I feel like it was really recent. Somebody requested to pay me more for my art, the same art that they could pay less for, but they just wanted to pay more for it because they felt like it was good. And that's so sweet. That's really sweet. Because I would never ask for them to do that, obviously. But it was really kind that mattered to them. Edgar's fine. I don't know why he wouldn't be fine. He's always fine. He got an eye infection 7 months ago. He's been eyeless for 7 months. He should be smiling. This is a party line. Okay, so we got the conga line, got the judge, and we have. Now we just need like a disco ball. Party scene. Party. I'm thinking. I don't know if disco ball's the vibe. I'm thinking celebration. Like I'm thinking like confetti everywhere. Confetti and like light colors, not dark colors, like a club kind of party. And definitely not birthday hats. Balloons, maybe? Lighthearted. I was born on September 21st in the city of Columbia, Maryland. Ooh, I like the color way of this. This is like 20 different reference photos for this one piece of art. I just don't like it. I don't know. Perfectionist. Ouch. I sat on top of a piece of lead. I'm not Irish or Italian. No. I'm white. Okay. We also need people crying. 2 people crying right here. But okay, how do conga and focus? I can do it. He's too big. There we go. Also, my chair goes down really, really low. I'm emotionally bald, but physically hairy. It's like who I am on the inside right now. I'm on the inside bald, on the outside haired. I really don't know why I would need my chair to be so low, but I kind of like. Hold on, I want to go back up though. I kind of need to. It's the only way that I can. It makes my computer really tall. There we go. Exactly. I'm not broken. Just bald. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be fine. That's what they all say. That's what my mom said. Okay, there we go. Little eyebrows. You know, importantly, there's just demons you gotta face sometimes, and I knew I was gonna have to, but I just wasn't ready. But you're never gonna be ready. That's the problem, is you're never gonna be ready to face your demons. But you know, that's where the growth happens. Whatever. I just don't want to. Yeah. But that's what does your demon have a name? No. But it should. It has a personification. It's these little animals in the jar that I made. Because this is what my demons look like. I was having so much fun because I had to like make sure it's when you run on like a limited time, you have to make sure that you kind of figure out certain things beforehand. And so I was like, okay, I got to figure out how this works. That way I'm not spending 20 minutes trying to figure out how it works while I have a limited time. So I made a few, and then I actually was like freehanding them. I was having a lot of fun. It was making me laugh. You're jealous of my craft supplies? Nobody's ever jealous. I actually have a lot more that I don't use anymore. That I think I say I want to get rid of them, but then I'm like, you know what? It's a collection. It's a collection. I always say that I wish I could make art every single day for the rest of my life, because I actually do really feel sad about the day that I like can't, like, if I don't make art one day, it makes me sad. I like doing it. It makes me so happy. I especially love doing it for other people. And sometimes I get sad, like, if I really like a piece, even if the piece has no emotional connection to me, like giving it to the person it belongs to. But at the end of the day, like, I just take a picture. I'm working on like a really uh big photo book of all my art, so I can have like my favorites, all of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. But I do really like to. It makes me happy. I like it that people are telling me like a little piece of their mind, and I can dig into that and make something for them. It makes me overjoyed. But also my love language is gift giving. Oh, you do? That's so kind. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't want to be rude. I can't say who I'm drawing or what I'm drawing, but I don't know if the person that I'm drawing is gonna it's gonna fit in the photo. And I know that the person that this is for would be very bemused by that. Oh my god. Oh. I'm also like looking up a reference photo of this person because I knew that I would be able to find photos online on Google Images, and the first thing that popped up was all of was like the very first picture is her phone number, her email, and her address. Oh my god. Oh, that is too good. Okay. No, I'm not doxing anybody. I'm not telling you I'm drawing. I've made that very clear. I don't feel interested in that. I don't need any more issues in my life right now. There we go. And then I'll add in everything else later. Perfect. No, 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 no. Okay, I need that. And I need you. Ooh. Okay. Or you. There you go. Okay, perfect. Aww. Okay, this one is needs to be colored. Now, these three. Can you hold on? Can you please do me and my boyfriend kissing? His name is Tanner. He loves Avenged Sevenfold, and I like cats. I have red, long hair, side swept bangs, gold metal frame glasses. Tanner, brown curly hair to his shoulders. Can do. I'm giving them elongated lips because I need to do that for my mental health. Gold frame glasses. Tanner. I like it when the guest gets mad and says that my art looks like shit. I really hold on to that. I'm just gonna look like a girl for a moment. I don't really know how to draw the difference between masculine and feminine facial features, but I'll get there. Well, probably not. I don't think I really care. There we go. I like it. Avenged Sevenfold. I looked up the logo. It's like some band. Let's listen to it. And I'll decide if I like Avenged Sevenfold. It looks scary though. This is great. I love it. Great stuff, Tanner. No. No. You cannot see Mango. The answer is no. You want to see him? I'm sure you could find plenty of videos of him, but the answer is no. You will not see Mango. I don't want to. He's sleeping. Let the man sleep. Where's my protractor? He's my dog. I'm not gatekeeping him. He's just my dog. And he's also like he's sleeping. He doesn't do that very often. He had a hard morning. He had a lot of work to do. He is relaxing. He is hanging out. He is calming down. He's enjoying himself. We don't need to bother him. There is no reason for us to be all up in his business. Yes, for the last time, I'm emotionally bald, physically haired. So, akin to Britney Spears and what she went through that made her want to shave her head bald, but I am an adult woman who is capable of regulating my emotions, and so I am not doing that. However, I also have to acknowledge my feelings and the fact that they feel very big and very dramatic and very overwhelming. And so I am emotionally bald. Emotionally, I've done that. Physically, I've regulated my emotions and I'm not doing that. Let me be emotionally bald. Wait, this one's gonna be so fun. The way that I cope with my feelings is by, because, like, okay, pause the music. Emotions to me are very overwhelming. They're very overstimulating. They just make me feel, they feel really big to me. And so the way that I cope with that is by acting as big as they feel. It's kind of like they're like a wave, and it's like a movement inside of you. And I just act out that movement, and it makes them feel acknowledged, right? You're acknowledging them through movement. The movement right now is I want to shave my head and scream. So I made a profile picture of me bald, and I'm refusing to change it until I feel better, which could take some time. But that's how I'm acknowledging the feelings so they don't feel unacknowledged, and I do feel better. I do feel better. It's one of those things you wouldn't get it. Thank you for understanding. It's just for the time being. Eventually we'll get better. Like, mind you, I was sobbing making that picture, but once I did it and then posted about it, I was like, yeah, that's what I needed. That went right on the cry log. Okay, where's how many legs? Okay, Richmond Spiders. She's a lesbian. Richmond Spiders. She also likes RuPaul and to dance. I'm not really sure. When people say they like to dance, do they mean like at the club, or do they mean like, you know? So I don't think I'm gonna include the dance part, or I should just ask. But this person hasn't been answering me, so I think I'm just gonna put RuPaul in there. I think that's what we need. I think it would be like the perfect final touch. I like this picture. No, I want one where he's wearing the same colors as the logo, orange and blue, something like that. The problem is that if I find a photograph, or I could just change the color of his outfit. I feel really bad for educators sometimes when I see these comments, because I'm like, we are still talking about how I'm emotionally bald. I've explained it in full depth. Is this what it feels like to be an educator in America in 2025? Oh, I'm fucking sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was that important to that many people. I probably should just. I'm not going to come out about it. I'm not going to explain that. I don't really have it in me to do all that. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just keep going over it. Good point. Good point, Kelly. Good point, Kelly. Do you listen to Green Day? No, not usually. Not usually. I'm not giving you a room tour. There you go. Ow. Okay. We have RuPaul. We got the spider for the Richmond Spiders. She's a lesbian, so I think we should include scissor spider, is what they said. This is a ring I had made, no one asked, of my animals. I used to have one that was just S and E for Sable and Edgar, but this one is SEM, Sable, Edgar, and Mango. I had it made a long time ago. There's something else that we need to do, but I don't want to do it. But I think I should. No, never mind. Spiders. I feel like that takes up a lot of space. This feels complete to me. One time I had a customer who I didn't know about Hialeah, Florida. I didn't know about it. So this person in the customization only puts Hialeah. And it was on a banner like this. And they put Hialeah. That's all they put for the personalization. 200. I have the option for like 1,200 words. And all I put was Hialeah. And I was like, oh, okay, let me just go above and beyond. I will write Hialeah, and I will add some like flowers or smiley faces or something like that. And they got so mad at me because also I separated it. I thought that I thought they were saying hi, Aaliyah, and they just forgot the space. So I was like, okay. But they also like weren't answering my messages at the time. So I separated out the words hi, Aaliyah on 2 different lines, and I put like decorations in the background. And they said, why would you do that? All I asked for was hi, Aaliyah, nothing else. And I said, I'm so sorry, I can remake it for you. It's just hi, Aaliyah. I'll send you a new one. And they never responded to me. And I was you. I felt really bad. But it happens. I really hope that they're not still mad at me. And I don't really do anything. Hold on. Where's my pencil? Okay. I don't really do anything. Like I keep my personal life very private, and I keep my not that I do anything to begin with. I really like I don't do anything ever. I'm a pretty steady person. So the chances of me getting canceled are low, but if I ever were to, I just know that that Hialeah person would come out of hiding and share their bad experience with me. I would finally be getting that response that I've been waiting for. It would probably be like a 10-minute video too. I am very tired, yes. No, I think I'm actually been sleeping well. I'm drained, is what I am. I'm a little bit drained. That's okay. You probably shouldn't look sad, because this is kind of a foxy photo. Okay. They want him to have a large chest and his shirt unbuttoned just enough to see the cleavage. Yeah. With the lesbian flag in the background. And small hearts. Are we at the spa? No, but the internet told me that if I listen to this kind of music, that my thoughts will go away. It's so far not working, but you know, it's better than not trying anything at all. Okay, now we have to do. Oh, right. Okay, this is important. I need to answer these messages. I haven't been because I haven't felt good, but it's important to just do it. There's 68. I do have some pre-prepared responses. The reason I don't like doing it when I don't feel good is because people are very demanding. They think like it's funny, but it really actually stresses me out. Okay. Let me see. Let's go with this one. Just so I don't have to keep typing out the same thing over and over again. We're down to 67. Okay, hold on. This one needs the videos are delayed one. I got like 300 videos all at once and I didn't even notice. And okay, this one. There we go. Down to 65. Okay. Why do you want to see Mango so bad? He don't know you. Yes, I see it. I should have removed my Thank you. Send. Mm, mm, mm. I here. Here's what I'll do. Send. Thank you. Okay, how do I respond to that? That's perfect. Thank you. Okay, also, sometimes I get bored. Or rather, I get creative, is what I would say. And so I had this idea to buy little charms. Well, I actually have a lot of little charms. And then, so what I bought was lobster clips and O-rings, or I forgot what they're called. Jump rings. And I'm turning them into little clips. Okay, hold on. They're saying that I'm inactive. I'm sorry I'm not moving enough for you. My bad. But I've been taking the charms and adding them to the keychains where they match, so they match. Why are you saying baloney? Do you just need attention? Okay, what is this? I'm not in China, I'm at fat camp. That sounds unimportant. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. You know what? Yes. I'll refund this one. It's just. No! 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 Oh, it's SABEL, not SABLE. Honest mistake. Whatever. Okay, we're down to 49. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who is this? Okay. Hold on, I actually have to pause this so I can find the video. I hate when this happens. Spam. No, sent. Who do I send it to? Z? Okay, I feel like I did like 20, so I'm gonna have to call it a break. With the fake typing, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh, I don't, as much as I would love to see your emotional support spoon, I really don't have it in me right now. If that's okay. We can check it out another time. Okay, next. We need, oh my god. This. Okay, hold on. Freaky burning spice cookie with his tongue out. Oh my god. Licking shadow milk cookie. His toes really, really good with saliva dripping. Picture of Jack Wolf as Gabe in the music. Where's my juice? Yeah, the cookies, they never stop striking. Those cookies, I don't mind drawing Shadow Milk anymore because I can draw him from memory, which is bizarre. I can also draw, I can draw a lot of things from memory that I've never seen before. Jack Wolf gave. Oh, actually, I probably should gave. And he's in the musical Next to Normal kitchen counter. That's what they're telling me I need to look at. I don't want to co-host with you, Hassan. I don't know you. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. CB, as much as I love you, for the 5 million, 5 million, 10,000 trillionth time. Okay, hold on. Next to Normal, and the song is called "I'm Alive," and he's on the counter. But they want that scene. But what is that scene? I don't know that scene. I don't know that. Found it. I think I just have to watch this video. I don't want to, but I have to.
I am more than memory. I am what might be.
This is like
one mystery.
This is so bizarre. Videos.
I am what you want me to be, and I'm your worst fear you'll find in me. Come closer. Come closer. Where does he come from, do you think? I am more than memory. I am what might be. I am history. You know me. So show me when I hear it's not so clear. I'm a sinful spirit, or I'm flesh and blood. But I'm so alive, and I feel the fears behind your eyes. It's no surprise, I'm alive, so alive. I'm alive.
4 times a week. It's a lot, isn't it?
It's what the doctor recommended.
This is never going to get better, is it? He's never going away.
I don't know, Natalie.
You know, this is one of those moments where you could just be a typical patient.
This is 4 minutes long. Mainline. Oh, mainline. How do I know? How do I find the version from the musical? Jack Wolf performs "I'm Alive" from Next to Normal. Is he performing it at a performance? When does he get on the counter? That's what I want to know. When does he just get on the counter? This is the last video I'm watching.
Tremendous.
Before I'm
When
not.
I started Prodigy, my math skyrocketed.
I can do this.
I am what you want me to be.
I'm muting this. Holly, from the United Kingdom, I am sure you are a wonderful person and have such great taste. But this song makes me feel like I am in hell. I'm just gonna say it. I just want a performance of him in the musical doing it so I can see him on the counter. Get on the counter. Jack. What's his name? Jack Wolf. It's okay. Everyone take a deep breath. This is the last.
I'm what you want me.
Oh my god. No. You're not what I want. You're not what I want you to be. I want you to be silent. I want you to shut the fuck up. Okay. I think this is the one. Sound isn't available. Thank you. First time I ever liked something like that. Wait. Why? Like, he's the only one holding a microphone, too. He's like really. Oh, wait, this makes me realize that the first video we saw was correct. This is. Okay. I'm really sorry, everybody. We're gonna have to hear it again. It's gonna be fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I am what you wanted to be, and I'm your worst fear you'll find in me.
We know it's not the beginning. So,
Four times a week? It's a lot, isn't it?
It's what the doctor recommended.
This is never going to get better, is it? He's never going away.
I don't know, Natalie.
You know, this is one of those moments where you could just be a typical parent and lie. Say
you
yes.
know a musical is bad when it, or a show is bad when it has someone named Natalie in it.
I am living, I am fire, I am you know, Natalie, I'll heal you. It's not all about your comfort. I know wish your dream come true when I am dark as a nightmare. I show you. It's about helping your mother. I owe you.
As always.
And love you. I'm a perfect stranger. Go with you too. And
I can do hard things. I watch this.
I'm alive. I'm so alive. I'm alive.
Whisper doll.
I can't say what I want to say.
Valium.
I'm glad you're alive.
I'm alive.
Maybe just shut up. Alive and quiet.
Let's say he's 18 now. Isn't that when kids move out? Is it a time to let him go? No, 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 I'm alive. I am so alive. I'm on my back. People can fly.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Alive.
When is he gonna get on the counter? What are we on? 3:11? He didn't get on the counter the entire time. At least you can't really film during you can't really film during a Broadway. Is it a Broadway thing? It's a musical.
My scores have gone tremendously up. When I started Prodigy, my math skyrocketed. Prodigy is
Well,
I feel like I'm going crazy. Do they not have a when does he get on the counter? They want the scene where he's on the counter. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I feel the same way. No, you're just alive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know what this musical's even about. Pulitzer Prize winning musical. I know damn well it's not for that song. Okay, one more time. You can do it. Gabe from Next to Normal on the kitchen counter. Me the second I get access to a kitchen counter and was alone. This might give us an insight.
I know you know who I am. Why didn't you go with her?
Okay, so I can see she's like acting out as if she's Gabe on the counter. This is really cringy. But I can see the pose now. And I feel like that's, and then I just need to know what he looks like. I'm sure I can find that. Jack Wolf? Can I see your silly little face? And then people will be like, why is my order taking so long? Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Oh, wait, I see it right here. I look up Jack Wolf, and then the picture of him on the counter comes up. I didn't have to watch any of that. Whatever. Whatever. It's next to normal.
I am more than
No.
I am more than memory. I am what might be.
Why is there a reprise of this song? How did you know that? You like this? Can you talk to us about that? Why is the kitchen counter in the middle of it? This feels like a threat. He keeps singing "Come Closer." How did you know that? Whoever said that, how did you know that? He's coming down the stairs again. This is perfect. I like that. I'm taking that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so sorry to everyone who had to listen to that. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna take a deep breath. That musical is heart-wrenching. Someone says. Sorry you feel that way. Birdly from El Haroon. So what this person wants me to draw on this keychain. And he's cute. This one is not making me mad. I'm not mad about the other one either. It just is like the wrong time for me to be listening to that crap. I don't like musicals. I really don't. I don't like the musicals. I don't like the structure of music in musicals. So I really did not want to hear that right now. Okay. Garomi from Yakut. Oh, great. This guy again. Oh my god. I'm not you again. This is a nightmare. Choso? JJK. Is he the guy with the ponytails? Yeah. Found ya. Blowing a kiss. Little hearts around it. Okay, that we can do. I trapped. I hate Forsaken. I don't understand it. I don't know what it is. I hate every single character in it. I don't understand why it's so popular. I don't play those games, obviously. Heart. Wait. That person wanted on a square. Okay. Why did I put that as a heart? Is there another heart? Yes. Okay. I'm not crazy. And Chance. Chance, I think, is the guy who's got like the bluish gray face and he wears a suit. Correctamundo, as always. Drawn him many a time. Next, this one's going to be very fun. We have the Lady Gaga Born This Way album. I would love to do that. That sounds so fun. I, of course, would love to draw the other stuff too, but this one more piques my interest, personal interest. I don't really don't watch that musical. This person wants their pet named Neko. And this person wants a private message image. Let's see your little kitty weenie. Oh, it's a bunny. Okay, I'll draw your bunny. His name is Delta. Add glitter. I can draw Delta the Wood Bunny. And then we just need 2 more keychains. Shadow the Hedgehog as a is it raining? As a ballerina, and Weston Curry as a fairy with a slice of cheese or something. Sweet. Ew. Sorry, he's cute. Ylime, it's me, Tank Lip. I don't believe you. I don't know who that is, but I don't believe you. I'm sure you'll get some. Pieces magnet. I don't feel good. Okay. Square. And actually not that text. Okay. Oh my god, it is raining. Edgar's fine. They're all fine. Okay. I don't know if I can recover after whatever that musical was. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
I know what you want. You're the worst fear you'll find. Come closer.
Sorry. I need to look up what that musical's about. Synopsis? Let me find out. Let me read a little synopsis. Somebody, a mother who struggles with her worsening bipolar disorder and the effects that managing her illness has on her family. That's really nice. Okay. I don't think I wanna watch that though. Oh my god, I feel like shit. Okay. Listen, no, I don't want to listen to Gnarly. I had to for something last week, and I don't want to. I'm good. It's just not my kind of music. Okay. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Clap if you hate Osama bin Laden. I need to put this somewhere before I fall off. I think it was somewhere. It's just every time I look over there, I see that. I just like, why did he do that? You know? Tank Lip, you're gonna make me sad. Tank Lip doesn't talk like that. And also, yeah, you're reminding me of things that make me sad. I don't want to think about it. It's at oh, I'm sorry, Tank Lip. I thought you were somebody pretending to be Tank Lip. Hi, Tank Lip. How are you? Hope you're well. I'm mentally unwell. How do you feel about Steve? I feel nothing. I promise you, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. Okay. Okay, he's got his tongue out and he's kissing. Well, he's not kissing, he's licking the toes of Shadow Milk. I just remind myself sometimes that once I draw it, that's it. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta draw it. And that it's gonna make somebody so happy. Somebody is dying to see burning spice cookie licking Shadow Milk Cookie's toes. And that's what's important. That's what's important. Tank, I don't feel good. I can't do that right now. I love you. I really do. But you have to understand, Tank Lip, what is it? Having a mental health challenge day. I'm having a mental health challenge week. Probably longer. So I can't right now. With respect and love, peace and love, I can't do it. You love the cookies? Well, you're gonna love this. Wait a minute. Who's Patrick Miller? That's not the real Patrick, is it? That couldn't be the real Patrick. I can't imagine the real Patrick would be in here. Patrick Miller. Now that no, he don't talk like it's obviously the real Patrick Miller. Who's pretending to be Patrick Miller? And how do you know there's only so many people that could be? I would cheer you up if I could. Thank you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. It's just this is such a weird shape to put this piece, whatever. It doesn't have to look. They're not expecting it to be photorealistic. This is he's bending his leg in a weird way. It happens. I finally made a piece for myself for the first time in years. I've actually never made a piece for myself. I was like, I don't have any of my own art. I'm not supporting my own small business. Now I didn't pay for it. Well, I guess I kind of did because I buy all the supplies. But I made a piece for myself and I use it every day. I'm alive, I'm alive, I am so alive. Yup. Excuse me. I saw Polino was live, so I'm gonna go see what the let us know. But please report back. We would love to know. She's probably stalking me and she's probably mad at me, even though I didn't do anything. She's always mad at me. He's licking his toes. Okay. The weirdest order changes literally on a daily basis, so I will never, ever have an answer to that. Now it's time to draw the I'm alive guy. I don't know if this is their music taste or if it's just their musical taste. People who like musicals really like musicals. That's what I've found. I don't. I don't like musicals at all. I think that I just okay. I don't even like when pause the music. I don't even like when there's music in a movie. If the movie pauses and they start singing, I just and this is probably something with me. I'm not sure. I just kind of cringe a little bit. Like, ooh, why are we singing? Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good cringy thing. It's different when it's like an animated film for children, but it's only when it's like live action movies and they start singing that I have a problem. Like I love a good cringy music break when it comes to like Sing. Those movies are so funny because why are they singing? I mean, the movie's called Sing, but still, it's just I can't do it with the musicals. It's come on, we don't. It's a great way to express your feelings, I guess, but we could just talk about it too. Let's go back to where's the theater without the music? Where did that go? That's such an important part of society too. Let's bring that back. Also, these musicals, I didn't know they had so many woke musicals these days. The musical industry is getting very woke. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I'm just taking note. People tell me their favorite musical, and I'm like, that's a woke sounding musical. The woke mafia is in the musical world. But I think there really is like a big overlap between being woke, being part of the woke mafia, and liking musicals. The Venn diagram is not a perfect circle, but it's definitely like this. That's it. Yeah. No, it's not almost a perfect circle because there's also Disney people, people who go to Disney as an adult, and people who like musicals. And I would say that I wouldn't say that people who go to Disney and people who are woke is a close to a perfect circle at all. So we have to keep that in mind. I don't think it's a perfect circle. I think that there's room there. That's all. I now have to make it look like he's on top of a kitchen counter. This is ridiculous. And now I'm gonna add in the hit lyrics. I'm alive. Holly, I hope that you love this. Wherever you are. Well, I know where you are. I have your address. But Holly, I'd be like wherever you reside. Hope that this does numbers on your fridge. Okay, hold on. You know what pissed me off the other week? I had this young person who I made them this piece for their birthday. General mind, of course. Whatever. Happy to do that. But when the package got, it didn't even get lost because it eventually arrived. When the package didn't show up, they reached out to me, which is always the first thing that I'm going to tell you is go to USPS because I am not the postal service. I don't know. Unless it shows back up in my PO box, which is the return address, I don't know what's going on. But I said, can you call USPS, figured out this person is obviously domestic. I would not say that to somebody internationally because that's not their responsibility to call USPS. I wouldn't expect them to do that. That I would take a different route. But this person goes, well, I don't know how, with a sad face. And I'm like, okay, I'm not your mother. Do you have an adult that you can talk to? Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? Oh my God. I'm not your mom. It's okay that you don't know how, but like, don't talk to me like I'm like your caretaker and I'm supposed to figure that out for you. I don't know. Like that's on you. I'm not doing that stuff. I'm not gonna act like you're my child. Anyways. No, I don't need you to be my customer service rep. I just wait until I feel capable. Why isn't my chair going down? I just wait until I feel capable. Ooh. Thank you. Where's Labuda? I'm pretty sure. Who are you to tell me when it's time for me to be done meditating? You're not gonna be able to see the I'm alive piece because it's on a magnet and I've only done the sketch. So it's just pencil lines and they'd be really hard to see. No, I don't do a sketch for every piece. I have days where I just don't want to breathe in the fumes and I'm feeling really slow. I actually am very productive most days. I just do not feel good. I had a very slow week. I'm getting a lot done. Okay, things are happening, but I'm obviously like not capable of doing as much right now. I'm not stopping, but sometimes you just need to slow down. Yes, I do like the song Vitamin Me. Sometimes music I don't think he intended for it to be a funny song, but to me, it just makes me laugh. It makes me smile, and that's a good thing. So yes, I do. I don't know who Vanilla Mix is. I don't really consume content online. It doesn't feel good to me, so I try not to. I know I've drawn I know I've drawn her. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she does. I don't care. I don't really I don't need to know. I'm sure she's wonderful. I still don't watch TV. I do not. Nothing has changed. I have a pretty consistent personality. I will say, I have a very consistent personality. I know what I like and I know what I don't. Let's see. Okay, actually, the other day somebody left a review and they said, yeah, it took some time, but that's totally understandable. But I love the piece, and it's understandable for the amount of for the volume of orders that are coming through. And then they gave me 4 stars. I was like, okay, so clearly it's not understandable enough to you. Why even say that? Clearly you don't understand. I was like, okay, that's very nice. It's actually a very thoughtful thing to say, but at the same time, then you were like, four, yeah, it's totally understandable. 4 stars. You're a four. I wish I could rate the customer back. I would give you 4 stars too. Is he wearing glasses? You know what I hate? Those half frames that all the characters are wearing these days. Why are they wearing half frames? What the fuck is that? Be nice. Half frames are so cute and so fun to draw. It's very easy to make them look like they're actually wearing glasses when they have on those awesome half frames. I love those half frames. What is he wearing? Want me to write I heart nerdly. That's cute. They let you rate customers on Facebook Marketplace. I'm switching platforms ASAP. I feel like it should be a two-way thing. You get to rate me, I get to rate you. Because some people are mean to me. They are mean. They are mean. They hurt my feelings. And I actually will be so nice in return. I'll be like, you know what? I'll give this to you for free, which is as a small business is really not cheap to do. To just like offer something to somebody for free, and then they'll be like very entitled about it, and they are rude and they're cruel, and I'm like, I'm just trying to, like it's not even about the transaction anymore. Like it's just person to person. I feel bad, you know. And who are your friends? Like people act like their friends are like so mean. Like I understand if something is for a birthday gift, but if you didn't order it in time and you also don't tell me it's a birthday gift, how do I know? I can't read your mind. And I feel like I don't have a single friend, even the meanest people I've ever met have ever been like, if I was like, this is a custom thing that I ordered for you and it's going to take a little bit more time, it won't be able to be here in time for your birthday. I don't think that I've ever met a single person who wouldn't be like, okay, cool, whatever, you know? So why are we? Let's just all take a deep breath. Let's just all take a deep breath. That's what I wish I could say. And I try to remember, like, I don't make I make them for your birthday, yes, but like at the same time, I would like for it to be something that you would like to keep forever. So for me to sit here and rush through it, it's gonna look like shit. They don't care though. I'm not Amazon Prime, okay? These things take time. And then I have to let it dry too. And it takes 24 hours to dry all the way through. You want me to ship it out before it's dry. What's going to happen is, especially because it's hot out, it's going to melt. The packaging is going to melt onto the piece and it's going to destroy it by the time it gets to you. I'm not going to do that. I would rather get a 3-star review than destroy a piece of art that I made so you can get it a day or two faster. Calm. Cool, calm, and collected. Everything is fine. And then when they'll tell me that I'm scamming them, oh, I thought this was a scam. You think that I've scammed, how many is it? 33,600 people? You think that I've gotten away with a scam that many times? Are you crazy? And you think that you think that I buy all of this wood, buy all the supplies I need to make the pieces, buy a shipping label, which maybe they just don't have a perception of how expensive shipping labels are. Like, that's the dumbest scam ever. That is the stupidest scam ever. There is no profit in that scam. I'm not even offended about the judgment of my character that comes from that. Like, obviously they would be saying that like I'm a scammer and that's like a hurtful judgment of my character. But I care less about that and more about the fact that they think that that's a scam. Like, that's not really how a scam works. That is the dumbest scam I've ever heard in my entire life. And then I would just like have all this art laying around my house, and but they don't know this about me, but I do not like having stuff. I don't like things. Things stress me out. Everything in my house has a place, and if it doesn't have a place, then it doesn't belong here. They're crazy. Well, they're not crazy. Maybe they're just, I don't know. It's not their fault. It's probably mine. But I just can't do it sometimes. Can't do it. The Buddha. Yes. I don't have any problem with inappropriate orders. Sometimes if it's like really inappropriate, like I did a human centipede with furries the other day, I just wait until I feel like I'm ready to draw that. And when I'm ready to draw it, I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. But I try not to do that like every day, you know. Ugh. Sorry. I don't think I got hexed yesterday. And if I did, that would really make me sad. What is this? Okay. Google me. Not this fool again. Where's the sternum? My sternum sticks out because I have scoliosis. But they said there's a vagus nerve, a soothing vagus nerve in the sternum. I don't have bad scoliosis. It doesn't affect me. Or maybe it does and I don't realize it. I was a gymnast for 13 years. is this? Go Romy. Ooh, what is this picture of him? Oof. Nasty. No, normally I go for runs every day. I like to run a mile, and that's it. Nothing more than that. I can't right now, but someday, soon, I should be able to again. Emotionally bald, but on the outside, I'm fine. It's just what we gotta keep telling ourselves. You know what I don't understand? That picture I made of the Yuri versus Yaoi. Why that piece means so much to people. I don't understand that one. I keep seeing it everywhere. I saw this random club use it as a poster. I don't understand what it is with that particular piece. I don't get it. And when people say that I'm the artist, I know that technically I am, but I don't get it. I feel like I'm more of just like the middleman in that. That's how I feel most of the time. Yeah, people do steal my art. Sometimes I hate when they like draw over my art like digitally and turn it into something digital for no reason. And then people think it's their art. I don't like that. But I also like whatever. Kiryu-chan, what the flip does that mean? And they want glitter. Yes. Glitter. I do love glitter. Mm. Next. Choso blowing a kiss with little hearts. Oh my god. I don't like the fact that it's only 3:30. But I also don't like the fact that it's gonna oh oh my god, I've been alive for so long. Keep your head up. Your haters love to see you suffer. Okay, Choso blowing a kiss with little hearts around it. We did try to toast it. Well, I didn't try. I did toast that marshmallow. I don't listen to Hozier. Not on purpose, at least. What does it look like for someone to blow a kiss? Well, I think I would have to do more like this. Oh yeah, it made his nose look so silly. No, I don't watch Love Island. I don't really understand what it is, and I don't care. I feel like I'm good. Sometimes pause the music. Sometimes I think about how um if if I didn't know somebody in real life, would I know this information about them? And if the answer is no, I really don't really like I don't really want to participate in that. Like I don't really want to know deep intimate things about someone's life that I don't know because I feel like that's just not normal. And I sometimes wonder like what the effect of that is. Not to be deep, but I'm like, should I do I really need to be consuming this? No. It really doesn't matter. If I don't have like any kind of like if I have like an online relationship with somebody where like I maybe we're friends on Instagram or we're friends on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook or whatever. Then that's different. I it's okay for me to know personal things about your life. But I don't want to know that this random person that I don't know uh just cheated on someone else. I don't want to know that. I don't care. I don't know you. That's weird. And I also don't want people to know that stuff about me. That's not really any of your business. Unless I make it your business, which I choose not to most of the time. You don't know anything about me. Perfect. You don't want to know my sister's best friend's boyfriend cheated. Of course I do. Of course I want to know that, Caters. Of course I want to know. I've been dying to know that information. I just think about like how weird it is that when JoJo Siwa cheated on whoever the fuck it was, everyone's making videos about it. Like imagine posting like knowing that information about someone you don't know and then making a video on your thoughts as a stranger in the situation about that other person that you don't know, and people are like having like Socratic seminars and pairing up in small groups to discuss being cheated on. That is so weird. No thank you. That is weird. Like it's like a real person's life and we're like pairing up in small groups, like pair and share about JoJo Siwa's latest breakup or whatever. I don't want that. No, thank you. I trapped in chance in a loving embrace with a delicious cherry on top. Oh, or like people on Twitter like live tweeting about some reality TV show and it's like somebody's husband just had an affair or the Coldplay affair. I saw that. I saw the Coldplay affair. And now people are like having online discussions about it. Like this is what I think about this woman's like most traumatic experience of her life. Guys, get a grip. Get a grip. That's why I don't post about my partners online. I never have. Never will. I don't want people's opinions on things. I don't want people to be aware of my breakups or be aware of anything that I'm going through. That's none of your business. I'm not gonna be that person, unfortunately. Well, fortunately. Why is you exactly? Why? Imagine going through that, having your husband cheat on you at a Coldplay concert on the kiss cam, and you already have to deal with that. And then on top of it, you can't even like run away from those feelings. You deserve the space to be able to run away from those feelings. And you want to go online and like doom scroll or whatever, and you can't because people are in small groups. Think, pair, and share about your affair, your husband's affair. That's weird. Not okay. I don't want people, my biggest fear is people think, pairing, and sharing about my life. So I don't share anything because no, thank you. Please do not think, pair, and share about my life. Well, you can think, pair, and share about my cat's eyeball. I love talking about my cat, both of them. You can also think, pair, and share about, I can't think of anything. I really don't think you know anything about me. That's the thing, is I don't think there's anything for you to think, pair, and share about. You don't know anything. What the hell is parent share? Oh, I um I'm thinking this is like I haven't been in school in a long time. Well, 3 years. I haven't been in college. I graduated college in 2022, but I haven't been in school like an actual like normal school setting, K-12, in 7 years, 7 or 8 years. But when they do those dumb sorry, teachers are amazing when they do those wonderful little slideshows, and then they and then there's like a slide that comes up out of nowhere. It's a nightmare of a slide. Nobody wants this. It says it says nothing but think, pair, and share. It's where you think what your opinion is, you pair up with somebody, and then you have to talk about it. That is a nightmare. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know what educator came up with that, but you need to stop. Nobody wants to do that. I would rather just think to myself, I don't want to pair and I don't want to share. That's all. That's what I'm referring to. Because in the comment sections, people, I love teachers. I think they're wonderful people. I just don't like I don't like it when they make you do stuff, which is I guess the kind of their job. So it's fine. I don't really know. It's been so long since I've thought about a different career path. I really don't know. I would love to be um I was I have a degree in psychology. Not that that means anything really, but I do. So, but my focus was never mental health. It was more grief psychology because I think that it's really interesting, not just the way that we grieve people who are dead, but we can grieve in so many different ways, and it's a really tough thing to experience. And I always wanted to be like a something with grief, but I also wanted to be a mortician for a long time. I still do, but in a different way. I don't want to be like a traditional mortician. But now that I've done what I do, I realize that I love business. I'm very business oriented. I have a very business oriented brain, and I do really love creative work. But I also have a huge helping people thing, which I think is kind of great right now because I feel like people will come to me and they'll be like, I'm having a really bad day. This is going to cheer me up. Can you make this piece of art for me? So I get to, help a little bit. I also get to make something for somebody, be creative, and I get to have like the business orient as well. So I think in combination, that's really good for me right now. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I really detest the idea of not doing creative work anymore. I don't think that my brain is oriented for it. But I know that I could if I had to, and I'd be fine. I'm sure I could find something. I've thought about continuing my education. I could become an art therapist, but I don't know if you're allowed to do that if your art is not traditionally good. Um, Also would love to be like an early educator, like do early education, like preschool. I love children. I would love to, I don't know. I would love to professionally organize. I would find that. I don't like face to face that much. I think that's where I struggle. I find that to be really draining. What fills my cup is things that are not so high demand and face to face. So I'm not sure. I would love to open a business. That would be fun, but I don't know what I would sell. You can really sell anything, couldn't you? But I worry about not being successful at that, so I don't know if I could do that. Buy ice livers the next day. I don't like cheese that much. Born This Way, Lady Gaga. She's got the lips. A new corn museum. Like the Corn Palace in South Dakota. I've been there. The world's only corn palace. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would love to own a side of the road attraction. That would be fun. I'd also like to chop vegetables all day. I don't know if that's a job, but I think that would be fun, chopping vegetables. Nothing else. A prep chef? Yeah, but that would mean that I'd have to prep other things. I just want to chop the veggies. Just want to chop the veggies. I also think I could carry on with my education and become a therapist, but it just depends. Sometimes I don't mind, but sometimes people's problems annoy me. Not like people close to me, but when other people tell me their problems and I'm like, you're. Sometimes my own problems annoy me. And I would have a hard time not relating myself because you're supposed to kind of be like a third entity. I would have a really hard time not talking about my own personal experiences to relate to people. So I think that I don't think that's a job for me. And then I think it would accidentally turn into therapy for me, but I don't like therapy. I stopped going to therapy. I have a therapist that I will call. I'll call her sometimes, ask her for an appointment, but I don't really like therapy. I'm really an internal processor. And I find myself annoyed by the fact that they like want me to say things. Like I don't you can ask me questions and I'll answer them, but you're not helping me. And my ex was always like, you need to be in therapy. I won't date somebody who's not in therapy. And I was like, okay, so I did therapy, but I was miserable. And they made me think that everyone needs therapy. Everyone. No, it doesn't work for some people. Some people don't need it. And I've accepted that. My ex was weird. We don't need to get into it. They're a freak. But like not in a good way. Ew. She's gonna look so Cunty. This is gonna be my best work yet. You know the breakup is bad when you get your nipples pierced. That's what happened when I broke up with my ex. Well, they broke up with me. I'm not really the type to break up with people. I've actually never. I did break up with this one guy years ago. Oh, she looks good. She looks good in the worst way. She looks like a goofball. You're welcome for sharing. You're welcome. You did it twice. I always say that if I have to take out my nipple piercings, I'm not putting them back in. That hurts so bad. Oh my god. And the other, okay, pause the music. This isn't about the nipples anymore. I have this nose ring, and you know when people who have a nose ring, when you kiss, it falls out sometimes. And I had an open hoop. This is specific to an open hoop. It fell out because, falls out. It was out for like 2 weeks, and it started to close. It didn't close all the way, but I got so scared that it was gonna close, or that it was closed, but I thought I looked so stupid without it that I went to a piercer and I said, "Can you please put in a closed hoop for me?" That's it. And he did. That was what I did like 2 weeks ago. It was kind of scary, but I did it anyways. Because the fear was less. This looks actually oh my god. I've been drawing it like one piece at a time, and then I just looked it up together. Sometimes I had a teacher years ago that when she wrote my letter of recommendation for me to go to college, she said she's very detail oriented, but does not look at the large picture, and she was right. I forget to look at the bigger picture sometimes. I just really focus in on those details, and then it's okay. Oh, Lady Gaga, I'm so sorry. I can't show you until it's done. Which I can complete the whole thing now, but ooh, this is a doozy. Ooh, this is a doozy. Okay, there we go. There she is. And the thing is, I literally know for a fact I could not do better than this. This is the best I got. Okay, I just Lady Gaga. Oh, I love doing album covers. They're so fun. That's what I did for the one piece I made for myself. I did one of my favorite albums. See, ooh, I put it on a coaster. Sorry about saying something rude about your profile picture before I knew the meaning. It's not that deep. I'm just emotionally bald. Okay. Oh, my legs. This is juice. That's all there is to that. don't really have an appetite these days, but I should. But I still try to. I eat one meal a day when I can. This is not related to my appearance. This is like just mental health. I don't feel very good. It's hard to eat. So I try to stimulate my appetite with juice, and it really does work because then my body's like, oh, that feels really good. We love that nutrient. Why don't you go make some whatever? And I go, oh yeah, whatever. The other day I ended the stream. I go into my kitchen. Worst day of my week. Okay, I'm not feeling good now. Imagine me 4 days ago. And then I hear drip, drip, drip. I think, okay, maybe I left the sink on. Not like me, but whatever. Had a bad day. Maybe I left the sink on. The sink's not dripping. And then I see my light fixture above my kitchen island is soaking wet. And then I look up at the ceiling and there's a uniquely shaped leak in my ceiling because my awesome neighbors, my lovely neighbors, left their dishwasher on and the seal broke off, so the water was just coming right out the dishwasher. They left it on. Who turns on the dishwasher and leaves the house? That's not safe. I think for the remainder of this album, I'm just gonna use layering of colors to do the rest. I'm gonna go ahead and finish sketching the rest and then we can color this because I think that would really cheer me up. I bet you would love to know what I listen to, but I'm kind of enjoying not telling you. Oh my god. My mom hasn't texted me in days. Maybe she doesn't have anything to say. But actually, I'm in a group chat with my parents. I guess, yeah, sometimes it's been days though, it's been since Wednesday. Sometimes I think that if I died, no one would notice for like several days and my body would be decomposing and my animals would be eating me to stay alive. Just a thought. That's what I think every time that my parents don't text me for a few days. But you know, I don't have anything to say, neither do they. She scratched and sniffed. Scratched and sniffed what? I know, baby, it's almost time. I actually normally do have adequate ventilation, but I just didn't feel like I don't feel good. So I didn't do it. I didn't pull the mask out. I didn't plug in the air thing. I didn't open the window. I don't feel good. I will survive this one time. And I only do the keychains immediately burn because if I don't, I don't like waiting on them. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Oh, Christy, you can't really hear it, but I have a little thing that pulls the air away from my face that sits right here if I'm not wearing a mask during a stream, and that's why I don't burn that many pieces of wood as well, and I'm always turning it off. You don't get it. You have to be there. It's a really quiet machine, and I normally turn on like my air conditioning, which is pretty loud, or something that you can't hear it. Or I do the background noise cancellation thing. Little things like that to make it so you don't notice. Occasionally somebody will notice, but it's not very often. But it pulls the air, like sucks it away from my face. And then I have an air purifier that sits next to my desk that runs as well. And that's only during the 1 hour. Otherwise, it's a lot more mask, mask on, that type of thing. Make sure the cats are out of the room, that, whatever. But today I don't feel good. No, I'm not sick. When, so several years ago, May of 2020, from February of 2022 to May of 2022, I was in a relationship with somebody else where there was a lot of physical violence, right? And that can have a severe effect on somebody. Obviously, I'm out of that now, but you don't realize until after you're out of it that the biggest demon isn't leaving, it's all the stuff that comes after. And you have to constantly face those demons. They're going to come up in a million different ways, a million different places all the time, 24/7. And whether you want to deal with it or not, you just gotta. And that's where I'm at in life right now. Is I'm having to face some of those demons that I don't want to face. And I'm gonna get through it just like I've gone through everything else. But they just come up over and over and over again. You don't even realize they sneak up on you, and then you gotta face it head on. Otherwise, you get stuck. You get stuck there, and you don't want to be stuck there. It's not good to be stuck there, because then you can now hurt people. It's not good. It's gnarly, gnarly stuff. It's just an unfortunate part of being being a person. Sometimes you just gotta deal with things. Who is JD? A lot of people have these pens. They're really good for alcohol. Why are we talking about JD Vance? Yeah, I'll agree to that. I feel very harassed by the existence of just being alive. But you know what? That's okay. Most of the time, I'm happy. Just not right now. Yes, JD Vance is watching me, and he is telling me to coexist. No, we're not looking at the JD Vance photo. I'm not in the mood. I don't know how many different ways I can tell you that. What is this cutie patootie? Ooh. Okay, it's not on. What is this cutie patootie little Delta? Delta the bunny. Sometimes I do things with the wood burner and I'm like, if this slipped, I would be so burnt right now. Sorry. I don't go to the club. No, I went to the club once when I was 19 and I'm never going again. It sucked. It's not fun. Okay, next, Delta. Delta the bunny. The only thing with Delta is I can only see the side of his face. I don't want to go to any clubs. I'm not that kind of person. I don't find it fun. I'll be so honest with you. I don't think it's fun. I don't like drinking. I don't like partying. I don't do that stuff anymore. I didn't even like it when I did it. I don't know why the wood's screaming. Don't ask me. It's your 2-year anniversary of divorce. Aw, good for you. Today is my 4-day anniversary of misery. But just like Jordan Sparks says, one step at a time. And just like the several years of therapy said, discomfort is where the growth happens. You're uncomfortable because you're not running away from your feelings, and I'm not. I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. I wish I could. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, 4 days. Gone 4 days. I'm doing it just one day at a time, 1 second at a time. Looking cute, Delta. You're scared of being uncomfortable. You don't need to be. You don't need to be scared. No. Just don't expect it to feel good. Why are you asking what my favorite sandwich is? The fuck are you gonna do with that information? Hmm. What? These pens? Just look up. I don't know. Micron. I got these at the art store. Micron, Pigma Micron pen. These are really popular. You could find them anywhere. They're like I think one of the most popular pens for artists. My favorite sandwich is a knuckle sandwich. I'm gonna give you. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Where's my there? Don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever I want to do. Okay, 2 more keychains. Sonic the Hedgehog. I've done 37 orders today. Almost 38. Almost 38. And yesterday I forgot to take the trash. Why are you gonna cry? Calm down. Oh, sorry. Just like, yeah. Aww. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. Weston Coury has a fairy with cheese. I don't know you. I'm so sorry. I'm a person. I'm just like the most normal person ever. What are you? I don't understand what you're gonna get out of me saying hi to you. I don't want to be mean. I just don't. Like when I see that, I'm like, who are you? I don't. I can't really. I don't have that in me. You gotta just have some peace, love, and respect for the fact that I just do not have it in me. I don't know you. I do not know you. Hey, when did that happen? I got the messages down to 45 and now they're back up to 53. My normal security guard is not on duty today, and so I'm not feeling very protected in here. This is an unsafe space. Jamie, I don't mean anything, I promise. I just don't feel good for the 5,000th time. Do you think I would have a bald profile picture if I felt good? I'm making somebody named Weston Corey, I don't know who that is, as a fairy for my customer named River, who is I suppose a lovely individual, never done anything to me. Suppose a lovely individual from Canada. I don't go on YouTube. I don't like it on there. I don't really watch anything though. Your pin piece hasn't been shipped out yet because you asked me to color in a bunch of other pieces, and I'm doing that alongside of everything else. So once those are colored in, which, well, I'm almost done. I just have a lot of stuff on my plate right now. And I will send those out all at the same time. That is the answer to that question. I've delivered them. My wood has landed in, I think, a lot of countries, a lot of them, a fair bit. I don't know how many though. But Etsy will like allow me to ship something to something somewhere. Like it'll allow somebody from Romania to order, and then it'll be like, we're still waiting before you can buy a shipping label for this. So then I have to outsource my shipping label, and then it ends up costing a ton of money. That's okay. It doesn't happen very often. Shadow the Hedgehog as a ballerina. There's that thing is with when somebody's a ballerina, you need to be able to see so much of their body, and this piece does not really allow for me to do that. So now I gotta figure out how to make him look like a ballerina, given the limited space. Which I know I can do. It just makes my head hurt. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Little tutu. Or I guess a. There we go. I just wonder who this is for. Like, who? who is interested in Sonic the Hedgehog or Shadow and ballet at the same time? That's right. Yeah, that's right. I actually have some in my fridge though. I just don't drink it. It was from the last time that my honey bunny Boo Boo Bear came to visit. I use sensitive material for the earrings, yes. I also have gotten feedback from a couple of people. The people who ordered them early on. I reached out and asked them, and they all haven't had any issues with them. But I did particularly make sure to choose a sensitive material, so that way, because I know that you should never put no silver in any of your piercing holes. I know that it's not safe, so I made sure to choose. I think it's a white gold. Is what I chose. He needs white. Oh, I have to fix his eyes now. Where's my... Oh, no, I need some pink. Yeah, there he is. He's a little ballerina. I don't have any painted Mercury, but if I could, I would. There you go. He's a ballerina. I don't know. But I do know that it is time for me to walk my dog. Walk my dog and pretend like I'm enjoying the sunshine. So that way he can enjoy the sunshine. Because my suffering does not mean Mango has to suffer. It means that he will never know my suffering. Okay, let's see. 14 though. 14. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh my god, here.